Hey, so what I'm going to talk to you about today is creating a class in GradeCam and then, more importantly, importing your students from Markbook to GradeCam so that you don't have to type them all in manually. Alright, so first let's look at creating a class. Before we talk about creating a class, I just want to make sure that you've already signed up for an account. So if you haven't, just click on Sign Up Free and create your account. Once you have, just click on the login button, type in your email, and then your super secret password. And what you want to do is go to Classes, and then Add Class. Now it's going to ask you to name the class and select the period that it's in. Now you can add students manually if you'd like, which means you're actually going to type in student's name and student numbers. But what I want to show you how to do is how to import your students from Markbook. Okay, so if we open up our Markbook class, so this is a demo class, what we need to do is we need to create a list, which is called a CSV, a comma separated values list, which pretty much any program on your computer is going to understand. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to Class and then Exports, and we're going to go to User Defined Export. So here you've got a whole bunch of fields, and the ones that GradeCam really wants is, and you have to select them in order, first name, so double click on first name, last name, and then you also want the student number because that's going to be your student's GradeCam ID. Okay, so I've got first name, last name, student number. Now I don't want to include a header, and I just want to make sure that the data separator is a comma. So that's what makes it a comma separated value. Okay, and now I'm just going to click Export, and it's going to ask me to save this file. So I'm just going to save it on my desktop. Now where it says save as type, this is really important. You don't want a text file. You want a CSV file, so comma separated values. And I will name this demo class, and the demo class.csv has been saved. So my comma separated values file has been saved. So now I can get rid of that. And let's just look at the desktop. So there's my demo class comma separated values file. Okay. Now if I go back into GradeCam, now I want to import students. And first it asks me to select a file. It says please select a CSV file. So I want to choose that demo class file. Here it is, demo class. And I want to click import. Now it's got all my students here. The type is comma separated values, okay, which is good. The header, now since I said I don't want a header, I'm going to click no header. If I had selected yes, I want a header, then I would make row 1 my header. So here's the preview, okay. That's my students and their student number. I'll click next, and now it wants to say make sure you name all the things that you have here. So column 1 obviously looks like it's the first name. So column 1 is first name. Last name looks like it's in column 2. So last name I'm going to make column 2. And the student ID is column 3. So I'm going to make that column 3. And the GradeCam ID, instead of the last 4 digits, since our student numbers are 6 digits long, why not make it all of the digits? So column 3, 991221, that is going to be your student's GradeCam ID. Click next. My class is done. They have a student ID. Their GradeCam ID is the same as their student's ID. And I'm going to click submit. And here is my class. All right. So that's it. So what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to try to make a class and just write down any glitches that you might have, and we'll talk about them.